Everyone's still celebrating the return of regular season football, and we're away in week 2. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Straight ahead. Here's Miller. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Shuck with a quick toss out wide. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's now 3rd down and 6.
3rd down, here's Shuck. Throw right side, cut by Olave. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Shuck now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
From the gun, get to Miller. And they crush him right near the marker. Looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit.
That's good for a Saints. First down.
Working inside the red zone. Brought in right side. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Let's go. 19, try.
Off the play action, Chuck. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw, but it's incomplete. So his first blemish, Brock, after that perfect 4-for-4 start. And wouldn't expect one incompletion, though, to stop him from leaning on him this opening drive.
No, I don't think so. And I think more than anything, you see the defense kind of ball can hit the ground on this side.
This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7. To the air on 3rd and long. He completes it in traffic. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Saints, first down. First down and goal to go.
To throw again here, it's Shuck. This one's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here is 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
Now Shuck to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints finish up an excellent opening series. They'll try this extra point. The XP is up and good. Saints will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Falcons nothing.
Reed now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. And lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on second.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Play fake. Penix. He throws a bullet down the right sideline. That's caught in the 25. Give him 37 on the play. And that's a Falcon first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
1st and 10, a run to Robinson. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down. You know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Throwing now on 1st down, Penix. On the move, headed right. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons finish off their opening drive. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Kicking team out to try the extra points. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Falcons start off well to tie things 7-7. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Sharp poking the pass here. Dialing up a receiver screen. Drifts away from one. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. That play gains 15 and it moves the sticks.
So many times, Kate, when I see these receiver screens, I think punt return. It's like a punt return. On punt return, it's all about those blocks. The returner's got to catch it, and he's got to feel those blockers in front of him. It's no different on a big play like this with the wide receiver screen.
This is Alvin Kamara with it. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
7-yard line.
Sharp working from the gun. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
I can promise you that is a throw, and as a quarterback, when it leaves your hands, you do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB could cut off and take the other way.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
We know in this league you can't start every game with scoring drives, but I think that's a clear picture of why you don't keep this drive sustained. Got to execute on the most important down, and that's 3rd down.
Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it.
Let's go. 19 tight. 19 tight.
4th down. Here's Shuck. Has a man on target to Johnson. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
We're through one on Monday Night Prime Time. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Jesse Bates getting up for the stop that time.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Chuck's going to throw here. Short pass brought in. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard.
Here we go.
Hand off here for Miller. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's another Saints 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard
Here's Shuck, 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it sets up 2nd down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers to talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it. I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. DeMarco Helms with the INT.
By the Falcons. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Finds a seam. Left side. He's off to the races. It's inside the 10. All the way. That's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown.
The kicker on for the extra point.
That one right down the middle. And the Falcons break that tie and now lead by 7.
Saints 7.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
Here we go.
Shaking off the pick quickly. Who's going to throw? Catch made by Alvin Kamara. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Shuck. All in left side. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out.
That's another
a gain of 15 there. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
At the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
Throwing, Chuck. To the left side finds Johnson. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Offense in the hurry up here.
13 more yards. That's another Saints first down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Now a shotgun handoff to Miller. Now some room to work. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead.
The kicker on for the point after.
That one splits the uprights. And the Saints tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Penix. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's stopped. Tackle made by Jaquan Brisker.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. 3rd and long for him here. Has his man. That's their rookie from Penn State. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
A gain of 7. It's 4th down.
On their own side, but only need an inch or two here, so they're going for it. They'll run it with Robinson. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory.
This running back has had himself a day, but not on that play. Finally, a little bit of catharsis for everyone on that defense to keep him from the first and get a turnover, a much-needed turnover on downs.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. On play action, here's Shuck. Throw right side, cut by Olave. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. That play good for 17 on a 1st down.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Now an inside handoff to Miller. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them Well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Shuck now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
First and 10. Here's Shuck. And he's caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set.
Brings up second and goal at the 7-yard line.
On the give, it's Miller. And the defense wins this round. They stopped at the line, and now they've got third and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult fourth down decision.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, third and goal. To throw, Shuck. And it's incomplete on third and goal. Unable to connect with his running back. And that brings up 4th and goal.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And you can't do it on that one. Going to feel just a little bit better going into halftime. Anytime you score points right before the final frame, and for the kicker, he pays off his teammates' hard work.
Reed now to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive. Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for first down. From the shotgun, Penix. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
A gain of 21 yards. And the Falcon first down.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Penix on first down. Buying some time right. Hits it through the middle. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons take the lead just before halftime.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single eye or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
The kick is good.
That one right down the middle. And the Falcons take a 4-point lead.
Saints 17.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
Looking to throw. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. They get the timeout called. We've got 5 seconds remaining in the half. Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16. Looking to throw. Jump off, caught by his back. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. And send a receiver left. Starting the half with Robinson. And this hasn't been a common sight out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Slot man motioned over. Penix here from the gun. And he's going to go down. Great work by the Saints. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Kate, you know I love to say that the NFL game is a game of adjustments. You come out of halftime, and you know you've got to impact the quarterback. You got to get home, and it's exactly what they do on this opening drive.
Emptying the backfield here. The offense going 5 wide on 3rd and long. Penix working from the gun. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it. But it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
He'll throw it. And they got sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Shuck now on 1st down. This one's caught. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints grab the lead on their first series of the half. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. And the extra point is no good. So potentially a key tackle kept off the scoreboard, Brock. Going to see how and if this comes into play later in the second half. Reed now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Penix now. On him quick, and they bring it down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
What a great opportunity for him. You can almost feel that bounce in his step. Facing the southpaw, and he gets to rush the blind side. Well, anytime he beats that right tackle, it just comes down to his closing speed and his finishing ability at the quarterback.
A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. Penix looking to pass. Chased out to his right. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
I hate to be Mr. Negative Guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Penix facing a 3rd and long. Finds his back. It's Robinson. Along the outside, he crosses midfield. Bijan Robinson. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a 3rd quarter lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin-off, a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch. He can do his damage. Big time.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons jump in front now by 5. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Now it's Miller. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Running once more with Miller. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too.
Diablo on the tackle. No gain on
3rd down, here's Shuck.
3rd down and 6.
It's complete. This is Olave. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Saints 1st down.
That's good for
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They go left side with Miller. He's brought down after a gain of about 6 inside the 40.
A humble 5-6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Shuck's gonna throw here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. 6-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
1st and 10 from the 32. Shuck working from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Goes to the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 25-yard line.
To throw again here, it's Shuck. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. But still plenty of options left on 3rd and short. Trying to run for it, Kamara. And he gets this forward to the 19. Offense up to the line fast.
Gain of 6. That's another Saints 1st down. 1st and 10.
Shot, 1st and 10. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
15 yards.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Four downs to get this across. Here's first and goal. On the ground, it's Miller. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Saints take a lead just before the end of the third.
We've seen all game long how difficult it has been for this defense to try to contain this guy. Not only through the air, now 2 touchdowns on the ground. He's just been a difference maker.
Following the touchdown, Shuck has the offense ready to try to tack on 2 more.
The Saints will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he's into the end zone. Successful play there. That makes the lead 3 points. Well, that right there, a very important 2-point conversion. Brock, their lead now up to 3. A field goal would only tie this one.
Yeah, the math is pretty easy on that one, right? You know what it does. It puts you up 3 and forces a field goal on the other side. But I'll tell you what else I like there, Kate. It's psychology. Puts a little seed of doubt on that other side. Maybe if you come into this moment later in the game, and certainly an injection of confidence for your offense that they can deliver in the clutch.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Play fake. Penix. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Running left is Robinson. And he's going to manage a low yard on that drive up the gut. Carl Granderson in on the tackle.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Falcons football. A nice little help for them as they trail entering the quarter. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Well, air it out on 3rd. Caught by Washington, left side. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
An 8-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Shotgun snap. He'll give to Robinson. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. And that was a big 3-yard gain because of instead of a turnover on downs, partner, it gets him the first.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Penix now to throw. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. He's looking for Dallas Goedert there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Dumped off to his running back. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They've got first down here from the 36. From the gun, it's Robinson. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
35-yard line.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. To the air with Penix. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Justin Reed has the INT. 30. He's at the 10. At the 5. Into the end zone he goes. Pick 6 and a New Orleans touchdown. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. And he shaped that one to the right. It is no good. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Fresh off the pick, here's Penix. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Penix's pass.
Looking quickly here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
From the shotgun, Penix. The right side is caught by Robinson. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. That's a pickup of 9. And that is good enough for Atlanta. First down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Penix. Finds his man. It's Javon Baker. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that's a Falcon first down.
First down. A gain of 27 on the play. First down, Atlanta.
From the red zone on 1st. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. They've got a man in motion. Penix is going to throw again. And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons have cut it to a 3-point game here in the 4th. Drake London with the touchdown. PAT effort coming up. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Falcons cut the lead down to just 2.
Falcons 35.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Miller with it. And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up, shift the momentum a little here in the 4th. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Back to throw. Shot. Jump off, caught by his back. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Offensive line fast.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd.
Looking to throw. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. throw. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
A give left side. Here's Robinson. Pushing for the red zone. And they'll mark him down there after the dive. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
After such a magnificent run, quick story time. My first NFL start. Ricky Watters does the same thing. Gets the ball inside and near that goal line. And I get in the huddle. Ricky says, give Ricky the ball. Time to give Ricky the ball. You pay off a running back after such a tremendous effort.
Well, they've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket. But they're going to try for the touchdown first here and goal to go.
Let's go. 70 Lions.
Robinson will not score, and it's not going to get back to the line either. I think he lost close to 3 on that play. The Saints calling for a timeout, so they're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's second and goal.
Let's go now. 72.
Once more, it's Robinson. They're backed up. Not the stop they could afford, Brock, as this one loses yards. We have a timeout here. Second one taken by New Orleans. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
Ready, ready.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal.
19 target.
Running with Robinson. And maybe should have been thinking past their partner. The defense all over this run, and it's going to be fourth and goal. 4th down, and we're going to see just how clutch he is on this kick. This only a chip shot from the right hash. That one is good! And late in the 4th, they have grabbed the lead.
That's called getting his job done, Kate, drilling it right through. And now they're in position to win this game. Counts on some of those guys who are out there with them on the kick, those defenders, to hang on to this lead to give them the win.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. He'll look to throw it. Caught by his back, Kamara. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and then netted some positive yards. And this is why scouts talk about a player's cruising speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
To throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he has this down to the 34. They get 23 on that one. So that's good for a Saints first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
From the gun, a gift to Miller. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready. 8, Hawks.
Here he is to throw. That's brought in by Miller. Escapes the defender. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Nearing the last half minute of play. Now 2nd and 10. Hand off here for Miller. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on 2nd down. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Looking to throw it. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now they're up against it here on 4th down. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. That one is good! And barring the unexpected, that's going to be your game winner.
Once again, they call on him, and once again, he delivers. Had to be so confident sending him out there that he was going to win them this game, and he did just that.
Returning it from the 4. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Trying to push deep downfield. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So it's a win for the Saints. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through.